doctor said I had something wrong with my brain. Something wrong with my brain.
The doctor is ready.
God fucking damn it. I didn't even see that the, what is it? Freaking thing was starting. Yeah, hello. I'm not prepared. Alright, I think, we're good. I think we're good. Think we're good? I don't know. I hope everything's alright. Alright, cool. Stuff's working. Awesome. Okay. Hello, everybody. Excuse me, it's been a few days. It's been a few days, and it's also been, very hectic week. Because there's been people out, from work and stuff like that, so I've been having to do a little bit more than I typically do as a security officer, which is weird. I don't know why. It is what it is. Shoulder's been hurting. Started working out again, so. And then my freaking back looks broad as hell. My shoulders look broad, but whatever. I'm not trying to talk about myself. I'm trying to talk about these articles that we're about to get into in this wonderful episode of Barricade Up the Door. So yeah, before we get into it, I like to make my intros. So let me start off with mentioning the creator of this music. His name is Dr. Witch Doctor. He is an EDM music producer, and as well as he streams off of Twitch, he plays games and also produces music off of his applications and streams those onto the platform. If you want to check out his music, his information's right there in the links on the Twitch chat, and as well as check out his streams when he is streaming live. The second person that I would like to mention is my good buddy Tom, who is also a music producer. He creates music. He creates EDM music as well. He has his music up on Bandcamp. You could also find it on Spotify and SoundCloud. His user is going to be under Crazy Goji, but he uploads everything mainly to Bandcamp because it's a lot more accessible for him. So if you want to check out their music, their links are right there in the Twitch chat. Second off, if you guys like listening to podcast series, I got a couple for you guys to listen to. First one is called Barricade Up the Door, which is what you're going to be listening and viewing today, which is an entertainment news podcast series. We typically read articles that are portraying into the entertainment business, and as well as just talk here and there with friends, stuff like that. Second off, the second one is going to be Queso Anyways, which is hosted by my good friends Mike and Dave. They talk about everything of anything, and as they do so, they try different cheeses while they're talking about anything of everything. So yeah, if you would like to listen to those podcast series, listen to them on Anchor.fm, which is brought to you by Spotify. Because Spotify is the parent owner of Anchor.fm. That is the reason why I say brought to you by Spotify, because they are the creators of Anchor. So, let's get into this. We're going to go and start this in 5, 4, 3. Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of Barricade Up the Door. I am your host, Johnny Hernandez, but you can find me on my handles on Facebook and Reddit as well. I apologize for giving a mix-up because I don't use Twitter and Instagram anymore. Reasons why I don't really use them and I don't find them useful anymore. I'll be completely honest. That's the reason why I said Facebook and Reddit. Yeah, Reddit. My username is montage_man1. Facebook page is official montageman1. That's where you can find me online and check on updates when it comes to streams and many, many more. But if you'd like more access to myself and the community, you can find me on Discord. My username is montage_man1, number 0505, or you can come join the Mosh server, which will be available in a link on this episode description for you to join that, not podcast, but that Discord server, which is the Mosh server. And there's more information about that later. So this episode was recorded on November 29th, 2022. This episode will be titled Miles and Gwen Romance, Street Fighter 6 pushed forward possibly, and Rebecca Hall making return for series. Now I won't say any specifics of what series, but she's returning for a specific series, which will be an article that we'll read later. But there's many more articles for you guys to listen to, and as well as read upon if you'd like to get that information, I'll drop those articles in the episode description. So, let's get into this finally. Shall we? I agree. So the first article is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse producer teases romantic possibilities in sequel. Now, that's the reason why I mentioned romance, because it seems like they're trying to make Miles and Gwen have some type of romance between one another. And just to give you guys some more insight about it, I'll read the article a little bit. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse producers Chris Miller and Phil Lord are teasing fans with the will they, won't they potential romance between Spider heroes Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy in the upcoming sequel to Sony's Oscar-winning Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. As Phil Lord says in a recent interview, Across the Spider-Verse will be mining the tension between the romantic possibilities between Gwen and Miles as the larger story unfolds across the multiverse. So, if you guys know, Across the Spider-Verse is going to be split into 2 movies. So this one that's going to be releasing in 2023, if I'm correct. If I'm not, please correct me. The film will be part 1 of 2 parts. This will be part 1. And then part 2, I have no clue when that's supposed to release, but that's supposed to be in the upcoming couple of years after this one releases. But they did kind of give some glimpse that they might have some interests, not in what we're reading here and talking about right now, but in Into the Spider-Verse. If you guys could tell, there was some interest between Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy, which was very noticeable. They kind of liked each other. Gwen was enjoying Miles' atmosphere, even knowing that she knew he was possibly Spider-Man, but she didn't want to reveal her identity of who she really was. So that's a cool thing that they're revealing more in this article, that there's a possibility that there will be a romantic side of this story. I'm excited about that too. So yeah, that's one funny thing. That's one funny thing about this. It's a good article. I liked it. I liked it so far. I actually really wanted to see something like that to happen, because it was very possible, especially with what they had so far in the movie. So yeah, let's get into the second article, shall we? So there's new images for Indiana Jones 5 that have been revealed to the public. Hello, Carl. Welcome to the good old stream and episode recording. By the way, this is recorded live off of twitch.tv/montage_man1. So there has been images of the villains being revealed for Indiana Jones 5, and as well as what the adventures is supposed to be about. So the only pictures that we have as of right now is probably pictures of the city where Dr. Jones is going to be, which is probably his hometown, and as well as the villains, some of the villains that we have here, which look, I can't really tell what they're going to be just yet, but we do have some companions. By the way, for the listeners, if you can't see this, I'm sorry. You will have to go back to the VOD or the uploaded episode, uploaded live stream that will be on YouTube in order to see what I'm seeing here. So these pictures were provided by Empire via Collider. I got a new Discord again. My last account got banned again. Oh, I'm gonna join the server. Bro, oh my god. How many times have you had to do this? God. I'm just kidding. I will have to do like 10, bruh. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you know how to join a Discord server, so just join it. I'll probably see the notification pop up, and then I'll just put you back as one of the moderators on it. So yeah, he knows how to use those commands, everybody. Holy shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. But they explain some stuff about the new movie being released next year. We also got people got a sneak peek at D23 Expo back in September, and as well as some of the actors and actresses. Somebody left a voicemail for voicemail that I have. It says that Waller-Bridge as Helena, Boyd Holbrook as Clawber. So these are the only people that I've seen so far. They're going to be in it. There he is. Nice. Alright, there he is. Hold up, I gotta reply to this. Sorry, you guys are hearing a lot of typing because I'm writing a message in the Discord server. Because it's funny. It's funny, joke. Ha ha ha. I had to do that. I had to do that. Join. You can kick all my previous accounts. Okay, that works for me. I mean, yeah, because like you said, you've had like. I know y'all have missed me slightly. Oh my god. Bogus. No, just kidding. Kick Alexa's. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, you had like 4 accounts on the server. Oh my god, 4 accounts. Oh, I can't type. Whatever. It's because I'm kind of doing multitasking. But yeah, we got some glimpses of what is going to happen in Indiana Jones 5. Cool. Nice. Very tight indeed. So, after everybody was enjoying their turkey and mashed potatoes, stuff was going online, and there is going to be possibly a new Life is Strange game. Possibly in development. Which means we got a 50-50 chance of getting a brand new Life is Strange game. I haven't even played the DLC or the second game, even though I've seen, the frickin' streams and gameplays. I played the first one. I love the first one. Oh my god, if we're getting another one, I'm going to be absolutely creaming my pants. God. Let me talk about this a little bit more. Life is Strange True Colors developer Deck 9 Games is apparently hiring for a lead programmer. Position for an announced AAA or AAA single-player adventure game. Sorry for if you guys heard that weird scuffling sound. I hit my microphone with my hand because of how much excitement I have for this. The position requires experience with Unreal Engine and current-gen platforms, and the listing also refers to the project as the company's next narrative adventure game. The job listing was reported on by Very Ali Gaming and was apparently posted to Paycom, but the position has either been filled or been taken down. So comicbook.com has been unable to verify its authenticity. Excuse me. For now, fans of the series should take this rumor with a grain of salt. LOL? I don't think so, because if there was, the thing is that if they published this position for anybody to go and apply from it, if it was an outsource position, that is going to spark up the entire surface of the online community. People are going to find out about that. People are going to be like, oh, what is this? What is going on? Why are they looking for a new developer of, what's this? The next narrative adventure game? Huh. I wonder, could it be another Life is Strange video game that we're going to get? Or we're going to figure out who's going to fucking die next? No, I'm just kidding. But still, that's going to pique a lot of people's interest, especially the very, very deep down fans of the series, which I feel like I'm one of them, but I haven't played the DLC or the second game yet, so like I can't say that. They need a new developer so that they can finally make a good game. Bro, you blasting on here. You making enemies in here. No. I mean, I don't know how bad the game was. Like, I don't like. I mean, it wasn't too bad. From what I recall, it wasn't too bad. It was not that bad. Because it's just, you know, it is what it is. I mean, they're doing their best with the series. They're doing their best of how they want the game to come out. So we gotta respect their decisions of what they do. I do, but whatever you guys want to do, you can go right ahead. Alright, next article. GTA 6 expected release window revealed by Xbox. You mean Microsoft? Wait, Microsoft revealed when it's supposed to come out? Let's see when their release window is supposed to be. So, Microsoft has revealed when it expects Grand Theft Auto 6 to be released. It has been nearly a decade since Rockstar Games released the last GTA game, and 4 years since it's released its latest title, Red Dead Redemption 2. Given no one makes a game like Rockstar Games thanks to its talent, size, and resources allotted to its staff, many are craving a new title. However, things like COVID have likely eternally pushed some projects back. But Rockstar Games was kind of enough to confirm that the next GTA is in the works and will seemingly be its next release. As for when it will release remains to be, since we don't even have a trailer for the game yet. But Rockstar promises more information in the upcoming months. So they're saying the game is going to be released in 2024. They didn't say exactly when in 2024, but for its release window, it is going to be that year. It doesn't say if it's going to be quarter 1, 2, 3, or 4. They just, right now, it's saying it's going to be one of these. It's going to be during this year. 2024 is its release date, but there's no more information listed in this article of which quarter or which part of the month it's going to be. But it says that so it says they had a 6-year release gap from its previous title and 11 years since the Grand Theft Auto game. But the thing is that you would put that much time into like developing the game. You know, you have enough time to really do that, because you see the other games, they also have that same time gap as well. But it's like, what's the holdup? Why are you guys taking so long to release this game? Like they said, it's because of things like COVID, but as well as, you know, a lot of things happening internally with the company. Pushing back, you know, companies and stuff like that, you know, trying to get things released and this and that. You know, it's a lot of business stuff that goes behind this, which is really unfortunate and just sucks because you get results like this. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. The next title, which is Avatar: The Way of Water's massive budget revealed. So we actually get to find out how much they put into this movie. It's a lot. In this article, they said that they put between $350 to $400 million into this film. And it's not as close to what the Justice movie was, because they said that movie was around $800 million. They put $0. I mean, I agree. I kind of agree. They probably did put $0. But 350 to 400 million dollars is honestly pretty close to what a lot of these box office movies are putting into their films. But even some of the cheap, not cheaper, but inexpensive budgets, they're putting not as much as what these other companies are putting, and they're still doing damn well. Like, it's pretty awesome indeed. Reading some of this article as well. Typically, big budget blockbusters need to make twice their production budget back in order to recoup both the expenses related to making the movie and the tens of hundreds of millions of dollars spent promoting it. In the case of Avatar, it seems like that Disney will consider anything less than about $1 billion a box office disappointment. Damn, that is actually really, that's fucking nuts. The fact that if they if they what am I trying to think of the word? If they don't make that much, that's gonna fucking blow, because they put a lot of fucking money into that movie, like, and time too, because James Cameron did put a lot of work into this next film, because it's gonna take place years down the road. So, like, shit. I don't know though. I don't know what to really expect, but it's coming out this month, which is going to be October. This upcoming month. My apologies. October. Holy fuck. No. This upcoming December. What am I fucking thinking about? I'm thinking like, oh yeah, we're just about to get into fucking October. Probably thinking about one of the last few articles talking about the month of September. Yeah, we're not. It's not like we're gonna meet 2023. Not yet. Bro's months behind. Yeah, I am, honestly. Well, yeah, this upcoming December, we're going to get Avatar, The Ways of Water. Yes, so, lagging for real. I agree with that. I do agree. This one intrigued me a lot. So, Wednesday star Jenna Ortega never asked Christina Ricci for advice. So, she never asked for any tutoring of the iconic character Wednesday Addams for this new sitcom that was being premiered on Netflix, which a lot of people were saying is really good. I haven't checked it out yet because I just haven't really put any time in. I just been sleeping, not gonna lie. I'm tired as hell every day I come home from work. But yeah, it says, while Christina Ricci famously brought Wednesday Addams to life in the 1990s in the two iconic The Addams Family movies, the Netflix series Wednesday passes the torch to Jenna Ortega, who steps into the shoes of the beloved, creepy, and kooky character for the new series. However, while Ricci has a role in Wednesday, bringing both performers together on set, Ortega says she never asked Ricci for advice. Speaking with MTV News via Entertainment Weekly, Ortega says that she wanted to make sure that she wasn't ripping off Ricci's take on the character, and that Ricci didn't want to get in the way of Ortega's take on the character either. That is really cool. Like, yeah, so she must have been rewatching these movies and going back on the character of Wednesday Addams and trying to get her own perspective of who Wednesday is in order to bring that character out in the show Wednesday, which is a very, very cool thing to do, because you're putting full effort into that character, and you're putting everything into bringing that character back to life. So that's really cool that she did that, and she also didn't ask for any, advice and help on the character. She did her own thing. And plus, Jenna Ortega is actually a really good actress, so I had no doubt that she would have done a good job portraying Wednesday Addams, honestly. There's more in this article, but I don't really want to talk about it. If you guys are interested in reading that, the article will be in the episode description for you guys to go and read it yourself. But we're going to get on to the next article. Steam makes some of the best games ever. $1 each. $1 holla. $1. Yeah, so I don't know what games they're making 99 cents a piece. We're going to find out what games they're making 99 cents. So, a few of the most popular games on Steam are on sale for 99 cents a piece, courtesy of the new Steam Autumn Sale. And all three games in question are from Valve itself, the company behind Steam and the company that has delivered some of all-time classics over the years. While Valve doesn't make as many games as it used to, many of the games it made during yesteryear are still being played to this day and continue to inspire new releases, and that's because they are of the highest quality. Now, the games that they're making 99 cents is examples Left 4 Dead 2, which inspired games like Back 4 Blood and as well as World War Z. Other games that they're making as well for $1 is the Half-Life series, which is $1 as well, and it inspired Half-Life Alyx, which is a VR game and prequel to the Half-Life series, or it could be the sequel. I don't know. I actually have not paid attention enough to remember if it was a prequel or sequel to the Half-Life series. But those are the only games that I see here. But it says that they have more deals on other games on their site, which is part of the autumn sales. So there's other games that are on sale that you can get your hands on and have for the rest of your life through your Steam account. Provided in the link that is in the article, which says you can find all of these deals here. There's a hyperlink which will take you to the site where you can get your hands on those other games. So yeah, if you guys want to see that and you need the article, you can look in this episode description or just search Steam Autumn Sales, and there should be at least a link provided for you to find those deals. Yeah, that's cool. Cool stuff, ain't it? So, this is big, very big. This is something that I had no idea happened. Article title, GameStop reportedly leaking customer addresses and other data. That is not good. I want to find out more of why that happened. So, GameStop has reportedly been leaking a ton of sensitive customer information to other customers via its own website. GameStop is the biggest gaming retailer out there these days, as its competition has been reduced to small mom and pop shops, online digital stores, and the very small selection that other retailers like Target have. They've managed to survive the rise of the digital age, though for how long remains unclear. The retailer has been criticized for many things over the years, such as how it's pushed NFTs, has been unable to fulfill pre-orders, and much more. It's a pretty controversial company at this point, and it seems that a news story ensures it will continue to live in controversy. Over the weekend, social media users began reporting that GameStop was leaking private information about other customers. According to reports via VGC, GameStop's website began displaying other customers' information, including names, phone numbers, addresses, and other histories. Some also stated that could see a full credit card number very briefly, but it's unclear if that's actually true or accurate. Some were able to see partial numbers, however, which is still very alarming. The website was having issues and changing the information that was displayed when it was refreshed, leading to a ton of accounts being compromised. As of right now, it's unclear if the issue is resolved or if it can still happen. GameStop has yet to publicly address the matter, but we will update this article if the company releases any kind of statement. So, please be careful, everybody, because the fact that this is happening could be, for example, could be a hack. The company could be hacked, and with them revealing this information, they're probably trying to obtain credit card information for themselves so they can, deplete the amounts of the limits on these credit cards to get money for themselves. Or it could be a minimum issue to a more severe issue of why this information is getting leaked out to the public from their website. There's no reason whatsoever why this is happening, but the fact that this is happening, you should be careful when you purchase off of GameStop for the meantime until updates happen of the company and of what to do afterwards. So it looks like this article will be updated as time goes on. This article was released November 26th of 2022. But so far, nothing has been addressed yet. But they're keeping updated if anything does happen. That's not good. When I was reading this article a little bit, I was like, oh shit, this is not good. Because they have a huge reputation. They're one of the last few companies to really sell games online and for the retail price. But, you know, their reputation hasn't been good over these past few years. And with this happening, this is going to be a huge hit on them, which they don't want. But it's already happened. It's already here. And it's even crazy that some people on, Twitter have even posted, like, information from other people. Like, what the fuck? Every time I refresh my account, I could see other people info and orders, even address. Is this real? Like, the fact that they are obtaining this information is absolutely outrageous. That's not good. Well, I want to talk about this next article because free games! If you got Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Gaming Leaks reveals free games for December 2022. I want to know what games they're going to release for free. Prime Gaming, the gaming extension of the Amazon Prime subscriptions, hasn't yet announced its free games planned for December 2022, but they've leaked already. In a post shared on a site focused on the deals like these, it was revealed that the free Prime Gaming games for December will supposedly be Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Quake, Spinch, Doors Paradox, and Banners of Ruin. Those have a course yet to be confirmed, however, so we don't know for sure just yet what games will be given away next month. So Quake, I've heard of Quake. I've never played it, but if they are giving that away for free, I will have to try it then, because Quake was a very good PvP game. A lot of people have talked about that throughout the years that it was released. Very popular back in the early 2000s as well. Brother: A Tale of Two Sons, I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is really. Spinch, Doors Paradox, Banners of Ruin, I have no idea what those games are. Those are out of my perspective and knowledge what they are and what they what plots and stories they have behind them. But yeah, these are the games that they have leaked right now for what they're going to release for free for Prime gamers. Yeah, boy. So, Mortal Kombat 12 roster teased by Ed Boon. Oh my god, what? Ed Boon? This motherfucker? No, I was kidding. Ed Boon is the co-creator and acting creative director of Mortal Kombat, and he's known to tease fans on Twitter. The latest tease involves the next installment in the series, tentatively dubbed Mortal Kombat 12. Over on Twitter, Boon was recently asked why the recent games don't have many 3D era characters, and this is a good question. Many assume it's because they are far less popular than their 2D era counterparts, but this may not be necessarily true. Responding to this, Boon confirmed that this is something NetherRealm Studios will fix soon. This means that, presumably, there will be more 3D characters in the next game, which has its own implications. The more obvious implication is that some 2D era characters will make way for their 3D era characters, but this seems unlikely considering how much popular the classic characters are. What seems more likely is this means the roster will be further expanded and bigger than Mortal Kombat 11. If this happens, then the game will have an absolutely massive roster, which is great for most players, but not always great for competitive players looking for more of a tight and balanced roster. Yeah, and I see that because if there's a bigger roster, that means you have more fighters that you really have to focus on, and as well as focus on their abilities, their pros and cons to the fighting community itself, and for what people can main as, and work around those pros and cons of other fighters. So that's the reason why people, like competitive players, are probably a little upset about this. But dude, like, fuck you, come on, man, you gotta enjoy the fun of Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat is pretty fun. I do enjoy me some Mortal Kombat. Yeah, because I do have the original 2 for the Atari machine that it came out on. Have it upstairs in my room, or down here. No, it's upstairs in my room. But yeah, that's what's going on here. So, for you viewers, you guys finally get to see what Ghost looks like. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he looks absolutely fucking beautiful. He looks pretty freaking normal. Oh my god, hey bro, hope all is well. How's it going, Lost? I'm glad to see you're in here. Thank you for the cheers, my friend. Cheers back to you. I don't have beer, but I will cheer back with you. And I hope that your holiday is going well so far. I'm glad that you stopped in for the, for the time you can. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to see this man's face. I've already seen it, but you guys have not. So they finally leaked this man's face, which has never been shown before ever until now. To the viewers, you have this opportunity to see this man's godly face. And for the listeners, I apologize, you won't be able to see shit. But go back to the VOD and watch this and see this man's absolutely beautiful face. So the big reveal. Drum roll, please. He looks absolutely normal. So, if I recall, the reason why his face is the way it is, and he... Bro looks goofy. So if I remember correctly, the reason why he has, like, this discoloration on his face, or... I don't know if it's discoloration, but the reason why he has this coloration around his face is because that's either from a burn that he previously had, or that is a birthmark that he has in his face, and that's the reason why he wears a mask and goes by as Ghost. That's the main reason why. But yeah, this man looks absolutely fucking normal. Like, Buzz Lightyear vibes? Yeah, for real, dude. That man looks like Buzz, not gonna lie. If he didn't have that birthmark around his face, he probably would look like Buzz Lightyear. But yeah, this is the first time anybody has seen Ghost. This is what he actually looks like. This is his character, based on the Modern Warfare 2 game that was released this year. So yeah, he looks absolutely fucking normal. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. But yeah, that's just a normal man under the face. Some people are saying, "Oh my God, look at his face! Oh well." Oh my God. Some of these guys, I tell you. All right, I was just reading something like this earlier, wasn't I? Yeah, I feel like I was. Oh no. I actually didn't. This is part of the title. Yeah. So, Street Fighter 6 may be releasing sooner than you think. Yeah, so they were showing a lot of the graphics that were part of the, the next generation consoles and for PC gaming, of what the graphics should look like. But the good thing too is that it seems like they are releasing it sooner now. Let's read of when they're supposed to release it. Street Fighter fans got some roundabout news on the upcoming Street Fighter 6 this week. News that might bode well for the release date of the game, despite Capcom saying that the game won't be out until 2023. It seems that Street Fighter 6 has already been rated by some regional rating boards. This could suggest that the game will be releasing sooner rather than later, perhaps at the start of 2023, though Capcom has not officially announced a release date. Yeah, so if there's already regional boards that have ratings for this game, there's definitely the potential that it's going to release within the first or second quarter of 2023, which is going to be tight because then people are going to try to get their hands on it and play it and try to figure out how to main as their fighters and find out the pros and cons of those fighters. So that's going to be good. And then, you know, tournaments are going to start implementing like a new game, but as well as, you know, they're still going to implement the old versions because having this new version is not accessible for everybody, but people are still going to want to play it. Oh, dude, my freaking neck, man. I don't like working out, I'll be honest. But I need to stay strong and healthy. But yeah, sounds like it's gonna be soon. Don't know when. It could be first or second quarter. So yes, that is good for a lot of the players in the fighting community. So, Nintendo Switch sales makes one of the gaming's best trilogies lowest price ever. Now, which one is that? I actually don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to rate it. So, right now, they are saying that BioShock, the collection, they're making that collection the cheapest collection to get right now. And it's allowing people to buy it for $10. That is 80% off of its original sale price, which is $49.99. That is fucking insane. And this was part of the Black Friday deal. Don't know how long the sale was going on for, but it was on, like, these articles are from last week. I apologize if I'm updating everybody really fucking late, but I was busy last week and working, so that's why we pushed this episode recording till this date. But yeah, this game was $9.99. That is fucking nuts, dude. BioShock the collection. So that comes with BioShock Remastered, BioShock 2 Remastered, and BioShock Infinite. That is all 3 games. God damn. People love that game. Really do. Now, this one I'm very excited about. Transformers Rise of the Beasts promo art reveals first look at Maximals in Beast Mode. Oh my god. Going to fucking cream. Maximal is the gorilla the gorilla beast bot, or beast bot, or fuck, I forgot what they're called. I haven't watched these fucking series in a long time, and I didn't keep up with Transformers, but I fucking love Transformers. I really do enjoy Transformers a lot. Originally scheduled to release this summer, the upcoming Transformers Rise of the Beast was pushed to 2023, giving fans an even longer time to wait for the next entry in the franchise. As the title implies, the new movie in the live-action franchise will bring some fan-favorite Transformers, specifically characters from the Beast Wars spin-off. Beast Wars was a pretty good series from what I was told. Some previous photos from the set of the movie showed off the cars that would appear in the sequel, but now a first look at some of the Maximals, the animal equivalent of the Autobots, prior to their robot transformations. Check them out for yourself below. And listeners, I'm sorry, but you can't see this. Viewers, man, you guys got the fucking glory. Not now. I don't want to do that shit. We're gonna show you guys some of the Maximals. Oh, big gorilla, cheetah. Yeah, I remember some of these guys from Beast Wars. I do recall Beast Wars a little bit, but damn, do they look fucking good. I hope I hope that this shit doesn't disappoint, because if it does, I'm gonna be real upset if this shit does disappoint in a movie. But I don't know. We'll see how it's gonna do. So this is another news to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and it's supposedly going to be free soon? Question mark? Yeah, it sounds like they're going to make it free very soon. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will reportedly be going free very soon. Call of Duty is always one of the biggest games of the year. It releases and tops the sale charts. It's also majority game, major game when it comes to holiday gifts, because it's released at the end of the year and is on wish lists all over the world. It's a total juggernaut, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is no exception whatsoever. The latest entry in the shooter franchise racked up $1 billion within a matter of days, and had the biggest opening weekend of any entertainment product of 2022. So, when will this be happening? Well, they're going to make it free to play December 15th to December 19th for free to play, and the mid-season is going to be December 14th, but there's no real date or confirmation if it's going to be free to have. It's just going to be free to play as of right now, from December 15th to the 14th, which gives the ability of everybody to play it for free for those upcoming days. But we don't know if it's going to be free to own. It's just going to be free to play. So hopefully they will make it free to own pretty soon, because I mean they obviously made their margin of what they needed for the game. So like if they can make it free for like a few days, that would be pretty sick. That would give more people the ability to own a game, and that would be better for the company, if you understand where I'm going with. So yeah, it's gonna be free to play December 15th to the 19th. Mid-season not ends, but updates on December 14th. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. So, if you guys heard, Need for Speed is having a new game coming out, which is going to be Need for Speed Unbound. Leak reveals 1 hour of gameplay. So, they updated by giving us an entire hour of the gameplay, which is crazy. It was reported by Insider Gaming more than an hour of footage from the game was streamed on Twitch and has now been shared on YouTube by a user known as Mr. Carrot. The footage has been broken up across multiple videos and features a mix of different cars appearing in the game, as well as customization options that will be available. Oh, it's going to be so good. Need for Speed Outbound is the 25th entry in EA's popular racing franchise. I don't remember when it's supposed to come out. Oh, here we go. Need for Speed Unbound is set to release December 2nd on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. In the meantime, readers can check out the previous coverage of the game right here. So they do have the coverage in the article itself. If you guys want to watch that video, they did split it up into several videos on YouTube by the user of Mr. Carrot. So if you want to find that yourself, go ahead and watch those videos to give yourself some insight of what you're to expect in Unbound. And December 2nd is actually this week, so when this episode released, the game will be released this week. That will be Friday, actually, to be more specific. That's good way. That's a good way to start off December. A new Need for Speed game. Hell yeah, dude. And I had no idea that there was a new Need for Speed game. All I know was that it was coming out, but I didn't know when. Yeah. So, excuse me, God. No. I apologize. My God. Not just the listeners, but the viewers, man, more specifically, because you guys have to see my disgusting face making these obnoxious, like, noises. I apologize dearly. But there's a behind the scenes look at Thing from the Wednesday Netflix series. They show like some of the some of the blue screen stuff that they did with Thing, which is the inhuman hand that's crawling around. That's part of the family of the Addams family, and they show some of the behind the scenes pictures directly from the Netflix account off of Twitter. And it's showing that the hand that was actually acted by Victor Dorobantu, who is the actor who plays as Thing. It's literally just his hand. Just you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just gliding my hands across the the screen and stuff. But yeah, it's really cool how they do this stuff, and with the effects and blue screening, it's all cool stuff that I've just seen and learned throughout time. Indeed. So, DC is releasing Robin and Batman, which is going to be a hardcover graphic book that is going to be written by Jeff Lemire, who wrote Sweet Tooth, and the artist will be Dustin Nguyen, who did Batman Little Gotham. So it's reuniting both Robin and Batman, who is going to be Robin as in Dick Grayson, but he becomes more of Robin and grows into who he becomes later on. That's going to be the hardcover that is going to be released from DC. They explain more about it in this article. It's going to be a 1 to 3 graphic novel. They actually released a trailer on the DC YouTube channel directly from YouTube of explaining of what is going to be told in the story. So yeah, and they do explain like the synopsis of it and everything else of Batman or Robin and Batman, and they say as well that the hardcover collection will be $24.99, and I believe that's for all three. So yes, that is gonna be pretty nice. I know my friends. I have friends who read Batman comics, and they're probably gonna get this because oh shit, like Robin and Batman, new hardcover, like it's probably gonna be good and something that they're gonna like to read into. So this one is Rebecca Hall addresses MonsterVerse return as filming starts overseas. So she is making her return for the Godzilla TV series that is going to be released for Apple TV. It's been decades since Godzilla made their debut, and of course the kaiju has become a favorite with fans across the globe. In fact, the whole kaiju genre has exploded in the wake of Godzilla's debut, and legends like Kong were sparked from the flame. Last year, all eyes were on the two as Godzilla vs. Kong brought them together on the big screen, and the MonsterVerse plans to reunite the beasts in a new movie. And now, one of its stars, Rebecca Hall, is addressing their return for the MonsterVerse. Filming on the sequel gets underway overseas. I thought this was for the TV series, but I mistaken, and it's actually going to be for the movie for Godzilla and Kong. That's actually what the next movie is going to be called. That's cool. Rebecca Hall is a pretty well-known actress, and the fact that she's going to be making her return back for this film is going to be pretty sweet. It's just, if I remember, what was her character? I don't remember what her character was, but excuse me. People were very excited. People were very excited about the TV series. I'm excited about this because I've been wanting stuff like this to happen for a while. I'm very happy that we're getting a new Godzilla movie directly from Toho next year that is going to release on November 3rd, which is Godzilla's birthday, or it's going to be his 69th anniversary, which is a huge deal for a lot of us fans because we're getting close to 70 years, his 70th anniversary. But the fact that they're doing all this stuff that is bringing back, like, the MonsterVerse, so like a huge, uproar. in cinema. It's gonna be really awesome. A lot of us are just very excited about this. Um, so I was kind of hearing about this, which is M. Night Shyamalan's Knock at the Cabin poster release. So I knew about this movie. It's going to be a horror thriller, and it is releasing in February of 2023. And they already released a poster for the film, which is going to be a poster that will be seen at all cinemas, which is going to star Dave Bautista, as well as a few other well-known actors and actresses. But it is releasing February 3rd, 2023. Dave Bautista will be in it, as well as Jonathan Groff, Ben Aldridge, and as well as Nikki Amuka Bird. So they will all be in it, and as well as Christy Cooey, Abby Quinn, and Rupert Grint. They will also be in the film as well. So yeah, this is looking like a nice poster. Come on, there we go. And it looks like a pretty cool poster. I'm hoping that it's better than Old, because Old got pretty old real quickly. That's a joke that my friends and I like to throw about the movie Old. Because it was not that good of a movie. It was okay, but it got old pretty quickly. And I'm hoping that Knock at the Cabin doesn't get old. Like I hope it's better than Old, because Old was not that good, and Knock at the Cabin looks intriguing, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be, better than what I expect. Oh my god! So I saw this, and I thought I was imagining stuff until I saw the article. The Mean One, which is going to be a Grinch-inspired horror movie. So they released a trailer for this film, which there is a video available directly on the article, but it is also on the YouTube as well. And it is literally a parody, but it is a legit horror, just like Winnie the Pooh, what is it, Horror and Honey, or whatever, it's Blood and Honey. It's gonna be like that, but this is the Grinch horror adaptation, which I was like, oh, that's cool. They're making another horror adaptation of another character that people love and adore. That's cool. About to throw this at my cousin and be like, hey, you want to watch The Mean One? She's like, what is that? Grinch. Here you go. What? But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a huge trend now. Guess what, guys? Holiday pies are coming back to McDonald's nationwide in December. I fucking loved holiday pies. God, me and my mom loved them. So holiday pies were actually released back in 1999, and are these these little holiday pies, very similar to the apple pies and the pumpkin pies, but instead they're filled with custard. And that's what makes them really, really nice and sweet, is because they have this custard-filled little pie, and it's just so scrumptious, and I love holiday pies. And I'm surprised because I don't recall seeing them, but now they're bringing them back, and I love holiday pies. I'm very excited about this. I'm so fat. Oh, holiday pies. So, this is a feature that many people have been waiting for, and it's finally coming to Nintendo Switch Sports. When Nintendo Switch Sports launched earlier this year, it's debuted with 6 events for players to take part in. Prior to launch, Nintendo revealed that Golf would also be released as a free update in the future, and players have been waiting patiently ever since. Today, Nintendo finally made the sport available, adding 21 holes, and that previously appeared in the Wii Sports series. It's been a long time coming, but fans can finally hit the links both online and with a room full of people. Bet. Yeah, dude, a lot of people were very excited about Golf when it was a thing on Wii Sports. But now it's here for Nintendo Switch Sports. So a lot of you guys are probably going to get back on that Nintendo Switch Sports, which I should as well, because I have that game. I do like Nintendo Switch Sports because it's very similar to Nintendo Wii Sports. So yeah, I really liked it. I wish they get the the airplane one, which was on Sports Resort. That one was really fun, but I hope they get that one. Really do. So this is something that I'm very excited about. Starship Troopers video game announced. A new Starship Troopers video game is coming to Steam Early Access in 2023, titled Starship Troopers Extermination. The game is a first-person shooter that pits teams of 12 players against massive bug threats. The game will feature 3 classes of players to choose from: Assault, Support, and Defense, and players will be able to unlock new gear and perks. The game will feature 5 different bug types and a map comprised of 5 different zones. Additional details are slim, but the game is currently only slated to release on PC. Developer Off-World Industries has not discounted the possibility of a console release. However, this is stated by, who is this by? I think this is by the developer. We're currently focused on bringing the game to early access on Steam, but you never know what the far-off future holds, the company wrote on Twitter. So, new game, you better bet your ass we're going to be playing that, hopefully. I like games, but having like an abundant collection of it can be a little overwhelming because then I'm never going to get to them. And I really don't like that, because then I gotta play it. That's why I try not buying games, because I can't focus on one at a time, and then when I do, it's like I put full attention onto it, which is very unfortunate about me. But it is what it is. I hope to get to it later in the year, down the years. So, this was a bit confusing. So we're getting pretty close to the end. We're 2 articles away. This is one of the 2. New Dragon Ball games and event announced. What? This kind of flew over my head. I have to read more about this in order to understand what is going to happen in this event. So, shall we read? Yes, indeed. Dragon Ball fans have another event to look forward to soon, with a new Dragon Ball games Battle Hour broadcast set to take place in the next couple of days. It'll take place on December 3rd, which will be Saturday. Bandai Namco announced this week, with a few games already confirmed to be taking part in the event. More details are set to be revealed closer to the time of presentation, but if past year's events are anything to go off of, people will have to tune in the event itself to catch some surprises too. Excuse me, I apologize, guys. That's me. That's what happens when I drink water. So, the Twitter account dedicated to this Battle Hour event, which has become an annually thing by now, sprung to life this week to announce the first details of this year's Battle Hour broadcast. On December 3rd, fans will be able to tune into the event starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that is 4 p.m. Mountain Standard, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you are a Dragon Ball fan and you would like to tune in to this Battle Hour event, which will be held on what site again? I think it's Twitter. I think they said Twitter, but I don't know. I mean, if it's a Battle Hour event, it's gonna be some other site. I think it is Twitter, but I don't know. They don't make it really clear of where it's gonna take event. Yeah, it doesn't show. It just says Battle Hour starting at 3. I don't know. It's probably Twitter. So if you guys got a Twitter account, just go on there and hopefully partake in that Battle Hour broadcast. I think they do live streams on Twitter. I don't know. Don't ask me stuff. So this is the last article that I want to mention about, which is the new Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer. So this article was released November 28th, which was yesterday. An announcement that they were going to premiere the second Super Mario Brothers movie trailer directly on the Nintendo Direct presentation at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on November 29th, which was today, and they did release the trailer, which I will say this right now, shows more of Toad, but also finally reveals Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, as well as Luigi, and shows more of Bowser and Mario, and as well as which other characters. It shows more of what we're going to see, as well as a lot of OG stuff that partakes in the entire franchise of Mario. So if you want to watch that trailer, look for the Super Mario Brothers movie trailer 2 on YouTube in order to watch that trailer and get the insight yourself. But if you are a absolute god and cannot watch anything, don't watch it. Just wait until the movie comes out, because so far it looks damn well, and it looks like they're putting all their effort into it to making it a great game movie. It's very similar to Sonic the Hedgehog, even though it's made by a completely different company, but it looks really good so far. So that's actually all that I have for today. I really do appreciate the people that we've had come in who were just here to listen and lurk. I do appreciate the listeners and lurkers who come in live directly on Twitch. You guys really do mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for listening to this wonderful episode of Barricade Up the Door. My name is Johnny Hernandez. I am the host. And please follow me on Facebook at Official Montage Man 1. If you want to get more insight of news and stuff like that, please follow that Facebook page, or follow my account on Reddit, montage_man1. But in more personal connection, I'm on Discord, montage_man1, number 0505. So yeah, don't be scared about adding me, and come join the Discord server at the Mosh. There will be a link to my direct link, which will take you to my card profile. The card profile will have the Discord server link towards the bottom of that card profile, and you'll have direct access to joining that server. All you gotta do is agree to joining the server, and once you do, you'll be welcome to the new Moshers welcome page. Read that message, react to it, and then you will have full access as a new Mosher. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you listeners, and you guys have a nice one. Sayonara. Yay! Oh well. So I know not a lot of us like looked at the rewards that you guys have. So we actually have like, hey, it played. Okay. So I found out that Trigger Fire, which is kind of like a video message stuff like that, the sound doesn't go through, which I don't know why it doesn't go through. I'm still trying to figure that out, because I use OBS and I use Audio Mixer Split, which splits up the different audio sources into separate audio channels. Very similar to Voicemeeter, but it's not Voicemeeter. It's actually a plugin that you can use directly through OBS, and I use that to make it very simple with me splitting up the channels without having to have a separate application on my computer to do that stuff. That is the reason why I've been using OBS now, because I actually started using OBS before I started using Streamlabs when I started streaming, and OBS itself has gotten a lot better with the interface, so that's the reason why I went back to it, and it's good. I like using it. I don't have any troubles, honestly. But yeah, I gotta figure those kinks out, but it is what it is. What I want to do is read out. Do I know who I'm gonna read out to? Not yet. I gotta look on the Twitch, because there is a lot of people who are streaming on Twitch. Do we have any friends? Oh my god, we do have friends streaming. We do. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. We got a few friends streaming right now. So I got 1, 2, 3 friends. I have 3 who I actually know and dearly love who are streaming right now. So how about we do a poll? Do we have enough people to do a poll? How many people we got in here? 1. So should we just like raid someone? We should probably raid someone. So
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, you want to do Baba Booey? We can't raid Baba Booey because Baba Booey is already done for the night. I was kidding. Baba Booey. Let me do this. So, you know what? We might as well raid. Let's raid, you know what? Let's raid my good friend. Because she's actually streaming right now and she's playing Skyrim, which she never plays online. She never streams it. So, I'm actually surprised that she is playing it right now. Because she was originally supposed to play Song of Horrors, but she said, nah, dude, I ain't trying to play that. So, I appreciate all of you guys. Everybody who was able to come in tonight. It really does mean a lot. I know Carl was in here for a little bit, but Carl lives all the way out on the eastern part of the world in Sweden. So he comes in whenever he can, and that's always awesome that he does that. So, thank you so much, guys. It really does mean a lot. And you guys have a good night. You got a lot of kisses. Love you guys. And have a good night now. Peace, guys. Bye.
Baba